Fantastic Four Fanfare. So we've got all these Fantastic Four books coming out now, obviously, because there may or may not be a giant juggernaut of a movie that Marvel are about to release.
Yeah, we were looking forward to this on the previous video, weren't we?
Yeah,
And
I thought it was going to be a bit more than it was. What about
yeah,
you?
I wanted a bit more substance from it.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It was
No?
light-hearted, but it was fluff, and it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And we got some big names on this book. Mark Waid,
Mark
like
Waid,
Alan
yeah,
Davis, Sara Pichelli, and all the others. Matt Hollingsworth. All I'm not going to read them all, but like I was thinking, wow, what are they going to do? Is this going to tie into the film? Is it going to be some really like big, interesting
no,
story? But it's not. It's
they're
just like
just going to
three
write
mini. Was it three mini stories?
three little comedy stories. Yeah,
I
it's all
know, and
it's all
I
kind of
know they're
interesting.
sort of typically Fantastic Four,
I know,
and
yeah,
they
yeah,
imbue
no,
that sort
yeah,
of family thing, but it was
yeah,
just.
and Lord knows Ryan North has leaned into the humor aspect a lot in his run, and it's been really good. But yeah, I mean, I liked it enough for what it was. I didn't hate the book by any means. I enjoyed the story, but I just wanted more from it. I mean, Hickman's doing one. I think he's doing the next issue.
That's something
So
to look forward to.
I hope, yeah,
Yeah.
hope there's a bit more meat.
Yeah, meat on the bones. So basically, it's going to be a super quick review. So the first story, the thing, he's been on a rampage again, and he's caused lots of damage. And the judge has had enough because he's been here many, many times, and the thing always seems to get himself back in trouble. So he says, and this is like silly. It's like I'm not going to put you in prison. I'm going to make your family, right, like monitor you and keep you in check and make sure you don't get, lose your
This
temper.
this is like a plot from The Simpsons.
I know. It's like that's the plot. And then everyone apart from Johnny's not there. So Johnny, being the Joker that he is, to reinforce that sort of bromance that they've had for 60, 70 years, apparently he's got volumes and volumes of books in his drawer of ideas for pranking Ben. He's even put a label on his drawer, right, that says ideas for pranking Ben. And that's basic. The whole thing is Johnny trying to get a rise out of Ben. And it gets
Yeah,
to a point where he's at this sort of his sort of piece de resistance, his big one, where he's going to sabotage the Fantastic car, and Ben goes and gets like Doom's, what is it, transporter thing, like
time platform. Yeah,
time platform, yeah. And then he suddenly appears with the judge and says, "Look, this is why I keep getting in trouble." So the judge
yeah,
goes, "Naughty, naughty, right? I'm going to let Ben off, but you've got to do community service now." And I'm thinking, was that
yeah,
it?
yeah. That actually was it.
Yeah. And the second story again, much the same. What I do like is how the costumes look retro, very
Mm.
Kirby like art. It's done a
I mean,
great Matt Hollingsworth,
Alan Davis is a legend,
Alan
isn't he?
Davis, and Matt Hollingsworth done a
Excalibur.
great job. Yeah. But again, it's another nothing story. They've
Yeah,
gone down this into this sort of, I don't know, this cave.
it's
They
like
found this Kirby looking crash spaceship. It's been there for generations.
yeah.
Some tentacles and robots come out. The cave is full of methane, so Johnny can't ignite.
Don't like that methane, Johnny.
Don't like
Gee, I
that
wonder
methane gas, Johnny.
what
Naughty,
the
naughty.
wonder what the resolution of that
I
one's
know.
going
I wonder
to
what's
be.
going to happen here. So the crew get overwhelmed and they have to run away. But Johnny says, "Run! I've got an idea. Can you guess what the idea is?" "Yeah, I'm going to ignite and
Yeah.
kill everything." So he's killed everything. They rescue him. There's a silly joke at the end, which isn't even worth mentioning. And that's it. And if you thought those two nothing burgers didn't have enough meat in the nothing burger, right, or lack of meat, this final
Oh,
story again is like,
yeah.
why? Johnny goes on to one of those like reality Love Island TV shows where he tries to woo and find love. And everything keeps going wrong, and these silly mishaps, like he slips in the pool, he gets scared of a snake, but it's not a snake. A bird flies through and ruins the day. And he finds out it's actually the mole man, right? It's near the mole man's island where this island is, and he doesn't like Johnny being so close. And this is an insult. The other members of Fantastic Four he has more respect for, and you're an embarrassment. So he goes, "Oh, great, thanks very much." So Johnny's all dejected. And then suddenly a giant bug comes. Oh no, a giant bug. Is it like a moth, isn't it? A giant moth comes and Johnny's like, "I'm going to beat it up." And he's like, "No, actually, I've got an idea. I've worked something out. It's attracted to the light. So I'm not going to do what I normally do. I'm going to show I've got compassion. I'm going to save it by turning all the lights out on the island and getting it to chase me like a moth to a flame.
Yep.
And that's it. And then we end with another silly joke where the host is saying, sorry, the show's now been cancelled. We're going to be back at a different island. And the mole man's going to be on there trying to find love.
Yeah, I mean, if you wanted to see the Human Torch on Love Island, then go ahead and get that.
Yeah.
Good luck to you if you enjoy that.
I know.
That's fair enough.
So,
not for me.
Yeah, again, it's not a terrible book. It's one of those time killers. If you've got a cup of coffee to have and 15 minutes break and a croissant, right?
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to Hickman, Dustin Weaver.
Straczynski's doing more.
Yeah, the next issue actually says it here. John Tyler Christopher spins a tale too. Mark Buckingham tells a story. So great creators. These stories are so throwaway. They're like, okay.
No, I agree.